Good afternoon and welcome to Tribune News on Q, your go-to afternoon news source only here at Daily Tribune. We are now live at Daily Tribune PH on YouTube and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. For today's headlines, the House Justice Committee may hold a mini trial on impeachment complaints against Vice President Sara Duterte, reviewing affidavits and witnesses to determine probable cause before possibly elevating the case to the Senate. Interior Secretary John Vic Remulla urges citizens to monitor local government projects via the Subaybayan portal, ensuring transparency as LGU subsidies hit a record of 57.87 billion pesos. Former Senator Bong Revilla files a bail petition at the Sandigan Bayan over a 92.8 million pesos flood control project, and hearings begin April 6 as prosecutors prepare 20 witnesses. President Marcos' U.S. working visit is crucial amid Middle East tensions. He will attend UN meetings in New York, urging restraints and engaging in high-level diplomacy. China strongly condemns the killing of Iran's Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, blaming the U.S. and Israel, calling for a halt to military operations and advising Chinese nationals in Iran to evacuate. Aboitiz Group reports steady 2025 earnings at 18.3 billion pesos, driven by power, food, and banking, while the PSE index closes lower at 6,332.97 amid cautious trading. Filipino boxer Mark Magsayo joins Dana White's Zuffa Boxing, moving up to lightweight. He aims for a main card debut following 4 straight victories and the recent WBC title win. Actor Gil Cuerva says a private video circulating online was filmed without consent, calling it a criminal violation of his privacy and thanking supporters for their backing. Today is the 6th of March, Friday, and I'm Chynna Basillaje bringing you today's top stories. Let's get started. The House Committee on Justice may conduct proceedings similar to a mini trial in reviewing impeachment complaints against Sara Duterte. Batangas Representative Jervil Luistro said the panel will examine affidavits, witnesses, and documentary evidence before deciding if probable cause exists. If sufficient grounds are found, the complaint could be elevated to the Senate of the Philippines for trial. Luistro clarified that the House only determines probable cause, while the Senate has the constitutional authority to convict or acquit the Vice President in an impeachment case. And Interior Secretary John Vic Remulla is urging the public to help monitor government-funded local projects through the Subaybayan online portal to ensure transparency in the use of public funds. The call comes as subsidies to local government units increased by 52%, with the Local Government Support Fund reaching a record of 57.87 billion pesos. The platform allows citizens to track the status of LGU projects in real time. Remulla also encouraged the youth to support the government's anti-Apple campaign using social media to hold officials accountable for publicly funded projects. And former Senator Ramon Bong Revilla Jr. has filed a petition for bail before the Sandigan Bayan 3rd Division in connection with a malversation case involving a 92.8 million pesos flood control project in Pandi, Bulacan. His lawyer said bail may be granted if the court finds that the evidence of guilt is not strong. Prosecutors from the Office of the Ombudsman plan to present 20 witnesses during the bail hearing. The anti-graft court has scheduled the hearings to begin on April 6 while it reviews the petition and the evidence presented by both sides. The Department of Foreign Affairs says President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr.'s upcoming working visit to the United States is crucial amid rising tensions in the Middle East. DFA spokesperson Angelica Escalona said Marcos will attend high-level meetings at the United Nations in New York on March 9 and 10, where he will urge parties involved in the conflict to exercise restraint and return to negotiations. The president is also scheduled to meet with Antonio Guterres and participate in the opening of the UN Commission on the Status of Women. And China has strongly condemned the killing of Iran's Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, blaming the United States and Israel for what it called a serious violation of Iran's sovereignty and international law. China's foreign ministry urged an immediate halt to military operations, warning the crisis could push the Middle East into a dangerous escalation. During a phone call with Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, Chinese diplomat Wang Yi also denounced the killing as unacceptable. Meanwhile, Beijing said at least one Chinese citizen was injured and advised its nationals in Iran to evacuate as soon as possible. And conglomerate Aboitiz Equity Ventures reported steady earnings for 2025, posting a net income of 18.3 billion pesos, slightly up from 18.1 billion pesos the previous year. Despite booking a 7.2 billion peso impairment tied to the GN Power Mariveles plant of Aboitiz Power Corp, the group's core net income held firm at 25.5 billion pesos. Aboitiz Power remained the biggest earnings driver, contributing 46% of profits. Food and beverage followed with 33%, while banking, led by Union Bank of the Philippines, accounted for 22%. Total assets also surpassed 1 trillion pesos by the end of 2025. And the Philippine Stock Exchange Index closed lower at 6,332.97, down 47.56 points or 0.75% as investors remained cautious. The broader PSE All-Shares Index also declined by 0.58%. Losses were led by the financials and mining and oil sectors, while the industrial and property sectors posted modest gains. Among the most actively traded stocks were Universal Robina Corporation, International Container Terminal Services Incorporated, and BDO Unibank. Meanwhile, shares of Ayala Corporation managed to rise nearly 1% during the session. And for our sports news, Filipino boxer Mark Magsayo has officially signed with Zuffa Boxing with the promotion founded by Dana White. The 30-year-old fighter who holds a 28-2 professional record is coming off 4 straight victories and recently captured the WBC Continental America Super Featherweight title in Las Vegas. With the new deal, Magsayo will move up to the lightweight division and is set to make his debut in the main card of Zuffa Boxing 5. His opponent for the upcoming fight has yet to be announced. And for our entertainment news, Kapuso actor Gil Cuerva has spoken out about an intimate video circulating online saying it was recorded without his knowledge or consent. In a statement posted on Instagram, Cuerva said the footage was taken during a private moment using a hidden camera, calling it a serious violation of his privacy and a criminal act. The actor also thanked his family and friends for their support amid the controversy. Cuerva said the statement would be his only public comment on the issue as he focuses on moving forward with his life and career. And Katribo, did you know today, March 6, the Philippines observes the National Day of Healing for Unity and Peace. The day honors the 44 elite PNP staff members who were killed in the January 25, 2015 Mama Sapano clash. It serves as a reminder of the sacrifices made in pursuit of peace and unity and aims to promote reconciliation after decades of conflict in Mindanao. The observance encourages Filipinos to reflect on the importance of national solidarity and the ongoing efforts to achieve lasting peace across the country. And that's all for now. Join us again at 4:30 p.m. still here on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Daily Tribune PH on YouTube, and at Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. Once again, I'm Chynna Basillaje, and this has been Tribune News on Cue.